Welcome to the Jack Links 200 in St. Paul, Minnesota for the Athletic Cup Series Season 6, Race 24, Chase Race number 8. Let's check out your chase drivers for today. Dale Jr. had a bad weekend last week, got caught in a crash along with Clint Bowyer. Both drivers will be deep into points and are looking to make up a lot of points today so they don't have to scramble at Battle Creek. Matt Kenseth is locked in with his win last week in Los Angeles, and Greg Biffle had a decent run, and he's in the top 4 in the chase. Carter Adelman is just on the outside of the chase looking in. He's 5th in points. And DeMarcus Ambrose was up front leading the race when he wrecked with Ryan Newman. Now he's deep into points, and Denny Hamlin had a 2nd place finish, so he's solid into points as long as he doesn't have something bad happen today. And then Jimmy Johnson, consistent as he's been all year long, solid in points. Now time for the command. Gentlemen, start your engines. Cars fire up and roll off. And we'll check out your starting lineup for the Jack Links 200. In row 1, Gino Harvey and Jeff Gordon. Row 2, Carl Edwards and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 3, Clint Bowyer and Bryce Harvey in the Xbox Chevrolet. Matt Kenseth and Kyle Larson in the yellow cars in row 4. And in row 5 in the white cars, Biffle and McMurray. Row 6, Carter Adelman and Austin Dillon. In row 7, we have 2 chasers, Marcus Ambrose and Denny Hamlin. Row 8, Jimmy Johnson, deepest starting chaser in the field, and Joey Logano. Row 9, David Reagan and Casey Kane. Row 10, Kevin Harvick and Jimmy in the beat-up Chevrolet. Row 11, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Big Bad Brad Keselowski. Row 12, Tony Stewart and Ryan Truex. In row 13, AJ Allmendinger and Paul Menard. Row 14, Ryan Newman and Kurt Busch. Row 15, Landon Castle and Eddie Jones. And then row 16, we have Brian Vickers and Almirola. In row 17, Martin Truex Jr. and Allgaier. Then rounding up the field in row 18 is Michael Annett. Now we're going to go down to the track for the green flag of the Jack Links 200 at Minnesota. Green flag is out. Gino Harvey in the 5 Nights at Freddy's Chevrolet takes off into the lead. Oh, Junior gets a bad start. Oh, and there goes Larson around, collecting Biffle and Hamlin. Denny Hamlin involved late. Oh, my goodness. Not good. 2 chasers involved. Hamlin's point lead is gone in 1 wreck. And Greg Biffle was looking for a good run today and didn't need this at all. Kyle Larson and Jamie McMurray were also involved, the Ganassi teammates. Looks like they started the wreck. Greg Biffle and the Hamlinator are out as well. Let's check out your instant replay with these 4 cars. Look, as Larson just cuts down in front of McMurray, gets into Biffle, then Biffle's going to spin down back into the racing surface and collects Denny Hamlin. Green flag is back out here in Minnesota. Gino Harvey gets a good restart. So does his brother Bryce. Bryce and Gino now in 1st and 2nd as Bryce Harvey is looking to clear Carl Edwards. He gets that done. Now he's going to go after the race lead. Gets a good run through 1 and 2 and chases after his brother. Older brother leads younger brother here on lap 4 at Minnesota. Bryce is going to get a good look to the inside in 3 and 4. He gets into him and he takes the lead off of turn 4. Bryce Harvey to the lead. Carl Edwards all over his back bumper. Dale Jr. now moving into the 3rd position. But Bryce Harvey will lead yet another lap here in Minnesota. Through 1 and 2 they go. Bryce increasing his lead. Oh, Junior gets into Edwards there. We're going to go flyby of all the cars on the track. And Bryce Harvey continues to lead. Now we got a battle. 3 wide going into turn 1 and 2. It's 2 chasers, Ambrose and Bowyer. Adelman peeking his nose in there. Now we got a battle for 2nd. It's Kane and Dale Jr. Casey Kane clears Jr. What a move off of turn 2. As Kane's now going to go into the 2nd position. Oh, we got a crash. It's Kurt Busch, Michael Nett, Vickers, and looks like Landon Castle. Let's check out how this one started. Looks like Kurt Busch gets into Landon Castle, then up into Vickers, then back down in that. Look at Almirola avoid the crash. Castle was involved, Brian Vickers, Michael Annett, and then last but not least, Kurt Busch. Terrible crash for Kurt. Did not need that. Just 2 laps to go. Green flag is out. Bryce Harvey and Casey Kane. Kane and Harvey have a good battle on it too. And there's a car on it. Dale Jr. and Marcus Ambrose. He collects the Ambrose. Looks like somebody got into the 88 and spun him around on the restart. And heavy damage to both cars. Look, it's Bowyer just dive bombs the corner. Wow, I don't think Bowyer meant to do that at all, but Junior is not happy over the radio, saying a couple of choice words. Now we got 2 laps to go. Green flag is back out. It's Casey Kane and Bryce Harvey. Just 2 laps to go to settle it in Minnesota. Bowyer is going to get a good run, but not enough. Bryce Harvey all over the back bumper of Kane with just 1 lap to go. Through turns 1 and 2 they go. Bryce gets a good run. Heading into 3 and 4. He's got the position. Can Kane get a run on the outside? No, he cannot. Bryce Harvey edges out Kane for the victory in Minnesota. What a finish. Check out this instant replay. Look as Bryce Harvey gets a great run off of turn 2. And they don't make contact. It's a nice clean finish between the two drivers. And Clint Bowyer finishes 3rd today after wrecking Dale Jr. Now Bryce Harvey does his burnouts, the first of season 6 for him. What a burnout, but he's pretty happy. Bryce finally gets a win in season 6, and it's the 2nd win for Magi Motorsports at Minnesota. Check out your chase standings. Matt Kenseth locked in to the next round already. Jimmy Johnson's 23 points ahead. Carter Adelman just 15 points ahead, and then Denny Hamlin taking a heavy hit in the points standings, just 8 points ahead in 4th place. And then Clint Bowyer is in 5th, just 8 points behind Hamlin. Biffle is a ways back. Looks like he's going to need a W to advance, and then these two will definitely need a lot of help come next Sunday. Dale Jr. and Marcus Ambrose. Now your finishing results. 1st place, Bryce Harvey. Congrats to the Team Magi driver. 2nd is Casey Kane. Nice run for Kane today. Looked like he was faltering late in the season. 3rd is Clint Bowyer. And then 4th, Matt Kenseth. Already locked in. Great run today for Adelman in his home state, finishing 5th. 6th is Gino Harvey in the fan-made 5 Nights at Freddy's machine. 7th is Joey Logano. In 8th place today, Jimmy Johnson. In 9th place, Jeff Gordon, after starting 2nd, gets the top 10 on the day. 10th is Tony Stewart. And 11th, Kevin Harvick, back-to-back Stewart-Haas drivers. 12th, Carl Edwards had a good run today until he got hit by Dale Jr. 13th was Jimmy, and a nice day for Team Magi. And then the affiliate, Eddie Jones. So Team Magi has basically 5 cars inside the top 15. 16th was Ryan Newman. 17th is Brad Keselowski. 18th today was Ryan Truex. Nice run for the little brother of the Truexes. And then his big brother, Martin, finishes 20th. 21st today was Paul Menard. And then 22nd, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And AJ Allmendinger finishes 23rd. 24th, Justin Allgaier. And then here's Eric Almirola in 25th. Big hit in the points today, again, for Dale Jr. and Marcus Ambrose. They're going to need lots of help next week at Battle Creek. It's going to be insane. Can't wait to see how that race turns out. 28th is Kurt Busch. 29th, Michael Annett. And then finishing 30th is Brian Vickers. 31st today was Landon Castle. 32nd, Denny Hamlin. That was a big ouchie in the points for him as well. And same for Greg Biffle. And then 34th, Jamie McMurray, and then Kyle Larson will finish last today in Jack Links 200. See you all next week in Battle Creek, Michigan for the Subway 200. This is JG24, JM26, signing out.